Welcome, interstellar travelers. Today we descend into the lightless bogs of the Scandinavian north. We are moving into a realm where the boundary between the living and the eternal is as thin as the mist over a Swedish mire. We will speak of a creature that is not quite bird, yet no longer human. In the folklore of Sweden and Denmark, they call it the 𝑛atram or 𝑛at𝑟𝑎v in English, the night raven. Do not let the name fool you. This is no ordinary corvid. To understand the night raven, one must understand the tragedy of the unhallowed dead. In the old traditions, to die was a ritual. But what of those who died without the ritual? Folklore tells us that the 𝑛atram is the ghost of a person who was denied a proper Christian burial, perhaps a suicide, a criminal, or a traveler lost in the deep woods whose body was never recovered. Their soul, unable to find rest, takes the form of a skeletal, spectral bird. It is said they only appear during the darkest hours or during the holy nights of the year when the veil is thinnest. They fly from the west, heading toward the east, searching, always searching, for the sanctuary of a churchyard that will never accept them. Imagine you are walking home late. The sun has dipped below the horizon and the air has turned brittle with cold. Suddenly, you hear it. Clack, clack, clack. It sounds like a dry branch snapping, or more accurately, like a pair of giant wooden shears opening and closing. This is the hallmark of the 𝑛atram. It doesn't sing, it doesn't caw, it makes the sound of a scythe or a loom. In some villages, they believed that if you looked up and saw the bird, it would appear as a massive, dark silhouette with wings so thin you could see the stars through them. In the center of its chest, where a heart should be, there is often a hole, a void representing the life that was cut short or the peace that was denied. The night raven is a harbinger of doom. If it flies over a house, it is said that someone within will soon fall ill. If it stops to peer through a window, a death is certain. There is an old tale of a farmer who mocked the sound of the night raven one evening, mimicking its clacking beak. The next morning, his barn was found empty, and every one of his livestock lay dead without a single mark on them, save for a single black feather resting on the threshold of his home. The raven does not tolerate the mockery of the living. It is too busy with the weight of its own eternal exile. Interestingly, the folklore suggests a terrifying evolution. As the centuries pass, the 𝑛atram's wings grow. They become broader, heavier with the weight of the sins and the sorrows it carries. The night raven is a messenger from the edge of the world. While many feared its appearance, the elders of the north developed a specific ritual, not of banishment, but of mercy. In the old farmsteads, if a traveler heard that unmistakable clack-clack in the trees, they were taught not to hide or mock the sound. Instead, they would stop, bow their heads, and offer a greeting of mercy. They would whisper a short, powerful blessing into the wind. God give 𝑗 God give you rest. This ritual served a dual purpose. It protected the living from the spirit's sorrow, but it also acted as a compass for the dead. By acknowledging the raven with kindness rather than fear, it was believed you could help the spirit find its way east toward the morning sun. A single blessing could be the wind beneath those skeletal wings, helping a lost soul finally cross the threshold into peace. Interestingly, the folklore suggests that without this mercy, a terrifying evolution occurs as the centuries pass. The 𝑛atram's wings grow broader and heavier with the weight of its exile. It is said that once the wings grow so large that the raven can no longer lift itself from the earth, it transforms again, becoming a grave-sow, a terrifying spectral pig that haunts the very churchyards it once sought for rest. Until our paths cross again, stay curious, stay aware, and keep your eyes on the patterns hidden between myth, history, and the stars. Love, light, and cosmic blessings. Mystic Missy.